on the stage, lights flash. We own the night. Yeah. Every beat, every line, we bring the city to life. Oh, feel the rhythm, feel the pulse. We're the wave that's rising. Every shout, every move, the world.
What's good, everybody? My name is Onalena Imarumura, the Eastern for everything exciting, and you are watching Revv Network TV. This is gonna be my last group stages match. Actually, it is literally that's literally the last group stages match. There are currently two playing at the same time. Later on, we're gonna be watching the knockout stages, the beginning of the knockout stages, which is a round of 32, and the opening match is the match between South Africa and Canada. So you know it's gonna be epic, right? So that's the last match that I'm gonna be doing for the group stages, and I just want to take this time and rewind on how crazy of an experience this has been for me, for the fact that, you know, I've managed to get over 400,000 viewers from all of this. It's crazy, honestly, because this was just an idea that I came up with. I don't remember when. It was just that idea. It was literally just that, a thought. It was just a thought, and I was like, you know, how about I just try doing all of this, and then look at, I've gained, you know, almost 1,000 subscribers. I'm sitting at 59,000, almost closing into 60k. So it has been a huge thing for me, huge deal. But nonetheless, we're gonna be watching together a game between Argentina and Jordan. If you haven't voted for the team that you think will most likely be coming out victorious today, take a moment. It is very important. This is how you share your predictions. Basically, it is very important that you share it. Please select the team that you think might be winning, and also feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section. I see we have 15 votes so far, but we have over 100 people watching. Please vote if you haven't. Please vote if you haven't. We will also be watching, basically I'll just be giving you guys the updates on the current game that is also playing. That is the game between Algeria and Austria. But our main focus for today is definitely gonna be Argentina versus Jordan. We just watched Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't know what you guys think about it. What is your thought on the performance from Cristiano Ronaldo in the recent game against Colombia? Honestly, according to me, what I saw is Colombia giving Portugal a very hard time. Tonight, Portugal had a very hard time, and that was their best players. This is something that's really concerning to me. The fact that it was Portugal's best players, but they was just having a very bad day. But nonetheless, please don't forget to subscribe. Like I said, I'm trying to reach 60,000. I'm currently sitting at 59,000 subscribers. Hi, Anton. Hi, how are you? Currently trying to reach 60,000 subscribers. So please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Also, please like this stream so that it can be recommended to even more people. So yeah, thank you so much to everybody that has pulled through. Honestly, one thing I'd like to say, you guys, if it's your first time here, feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section. Feel free to comment. It's a safe space. It's a safe space. As long as you want to talk about football, you want to talk about the nations that are currently competing in the World Cup, feel free to let me know in the comment section. Yes, which team are you going with, Anton? Which team are you supporting today between Argentina and Jordan? I know that it's not going to be a lot of people that are going to be supporting Jordan, honestly. I know it's not a lot of you guys that are kind of supporting Jordan. But yeah, please let me know in the comment section. Let me see the votes. What are the votes saying? I know that majority of the voters are currently saying Argentina. Let me see. Oh, we have 7% of the votes for Jordan. If you haven't voted, please take a moment and vote for the team that you think might be coming out victorious today in a match between Argentina and Jordan. And feel free to share your score predictions in the comment section. For me, it is a clean 2-0. Clean 2-0. Without a reply from Jordan. I don't think Jordan can score a goal against Argentina, right? But I think today we're going to be witnessing Argentina showing us why they are the World Cup champions, basically. That is what we're going to be dealing with today. Argentina proving to us why they are the World Cup champions. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section, guys. Let's comment. What is your prediction? Let me know. Let me know what your predictions are. Let me know, and also do not forget to vote. Let me see the votes. Let me see. I want to see. Hi, I'll just say Ahmed Mosalin. How are you? Feel free to comment and share your thoughts. Feel free, because I want to hear what you guys think. Actually, and it's very important that you guys share your thoughts throughout the live stream. Please do not forget also to like the stream. But it is currently a minute. I want to see if Argentina will be able to score a goal in the first 10 minutes, because that is something that we didn't see from the recent game that we just watched, and that was the game between Portugal. Portugal failed to score a goal in the first 10 minutes, but we saw this team. We saw Uzbekistan scoring the first goal against this thing. What am I saying? Against Congo. Yes, that's the team that I'm looking for. Argentina. Okay. I know at this point a lot of you guys are gonna see Argentina. X is that I'm off to bed, but FIFA Algeria. Yeah, I'm also I forgot to mention that part, that I'm also with Algeria on that part. I hope they win also. But nonetheless, it's not a problem. Have rest. We will meet during the Bafana game later on. We'll be meeting during that game later on. I hope to wake up to good news that another African team won. Yeah, let's hope so. Algeria, I'm not quite too sure about it, you know. I mean, like, I hope they win, but I'm just not quite too sure. But nonetheless, we'll catch up on that at a later stage. Messi on the bench. Messi on the bench. What are you saying, Ahmed? When you say so, what does it mean? Good night, X. Thank you so much for pulling through. What are you saying, guys? What are you saying? It is currently 3 minutes. Messi on the bench. Let us see if Argentina will be able to win a game without Messi. Let us see. We have already seen Norway without Haaland. Let us see how it's gonna play out for Argentina without Messi. We haven't seen Portugal without Ronaldo just yet, but maybe one day. We'll just keep hoping at this point, but I doubt it will ever come. But nonetheless, we will stay hoping. Please vote for the team that you think. We have over 198 votes. Okay, now we have reached 200 votes. 91% saying Argentina, 3% saying a draw. Honestly, I'm gonna have to disagree with the draw part, but it is your opinion. But I just think with a draw, I don't think it's possible against Argentina. I don't think it's gonna be a possibility against Argentina. 6% saying Jordan. Few supporters for Jordan there. Very few supporters for Jordan. But nonetheless, also share your score predictions in the comment section. We are currently at 4 minutes into the game. 0 Jordan, 0 Argentina. On the other side, 0 Algeria, 0 Austria. Five minutes in, 0 Argentina with a through ball. Let us see. What's this saying live link? There's like, honestly guys, I do not have live links. I don't have the link of the live stream. It clearly depends on where you are from. That is how you watch the game, basically. That is how you watch the game. You just have to check where you're from, which station is working with FIFA. There's no live link like that. I do not have it, honestly. I know maybe some people might have it, but for me, I do not have it. Argentina with an attack. Through ball from Argentina. The first goal. It is in. But it is an offside, unfortunately. I see the flag has been raised. That was supposed to be the first one. But the linesman on the side said it is an offside, and looking at it honestly, it is an offside. But nonetheless, that was supposed to be the first goal, flagged as an offside from Argentina. In 6 minutes, 6 minutes in, Argentina already making attempts. Let us see how it's gonna go. But honestly, I think Jordan is not that very difficult to beat. I doubt if they're gonna find a hard time to beat Jordan. I don't think so. I don't think they can struggle against Jordan. Because one thing about Argentina, it is overall a good team. You know, even without Messi, I feel like they can still do it. But Argentina is currently at the top with 7 points. Austria with 4 points. Jordan is the last in this group, actually. Jordan being the lowest team in this competition. Okay, Jordan with an attempt. Jordan with a through ball, play to the right. Jordan plays the ball back. Seems like that pressure was just too much for them. They decided that no, let us play the ball back at least for safety. And Jordan tries again to get through. It's gonna be a throw in for Jordan. For Argentina, that's supposed to be a throw in for Jordan, but nonetheless, Argentina with the possession. Please do not forget to also vote for the team that you think will most likely be coming out victorious today. Do not forget to subscribe. Do not forget to like, and most importantly, do not forget to share your thoughts on the game that is currently playing. Don't forget to share your thoughts on the teams that are currently playing. We currently have 4 teams playing 2 matches all at once. The positive thing about everything that is happening right now is because these are the last group stages matches. Later on, we're gonna be seeing a lot of knockouts. So this is where now football starts to get a bit interesting for a lot of us. There's a lot of high stakes matches that we're gonna be seeing from tonight, starting with South Africa. Starting with South Africa against Canada. The Canadians have already spoken that they are blessed to be playing against South Africa because they believe South Africa is one of the weakest teams in the competition. And I'm pretty sure they are not ready to meet South Africa. With that attitude, it could really cost them a lot. But nonetheless, we'll be watching all of that later on. If there's other types of live stream you would like to join in the future, you would like to watch, please also do not forget to subscribe. There's still a lot more football content we are planning to do, including just a lot of football content. That's what I'm gonna say for now. We have over 300 votes within the first 10 minutes. Already we have reached over 300 votes. Right now we have 90% of the people that have voted out of 300 people saying Argentina. Jordan trying to get through Argentina. Jordan almost found their way through Argentina, but they were stopped before it could be a very detrimental. That's the word that I'm looking for. Yeah. Argentina with the possession. Jordan. Jordan fails to make it past the center line. That is Argentina putting a bit of pressure on Jordan. And it's currently 10 minutes in the game. 0 Jordan, 0 Argentina. Argentina pushing slowly towards the side of Jordan. Slowly but surely. Argentina over the center line. Argentina with a through ball. Saved by Jordan. Jordan with the possession, but they are playing this very dangerously near the goalkeeper. Argentina takes possession again, but it gets intercepted. Then there is Jordan again with the possession. Argentina again with the possession. Argentina with a run on the right. Argentina inside of the penalty box, and it is saved by the defense. It will end as a corner kick for Argentina. What a save. What a save from Jordan. What a save from Jordan. That's going to be a corner kick for Argentina. That's usually a very dangerous position to be in, but we'll see if Jordan will allow Argentina to score through a corner. Let us see what Argentina does with this whole corner kick. Will this set piece situation work in the favor of Argentina or work in the favor of Jordan? Will it be against them? That's the question. Argentina with the corner kick lands outside of the pitch, way above the crossbars, basically way above the post, and it is going to be a corner kick, a goal kick actually for Jordan. That was a missed header from Argentina. Today Argentina is playing without Messi for the first time in this World Cup. They are playing with Messi on the bench. The question is, will Messi be having a bit of game time, or is it just one of those games where he just stays out for the rest of the game? Argentina retains possession again. It is currently just an Argentina game. Argentina has just been retaining possession ever since the beginning of the game, and I believe that at this point it is them that are currently leading when it comes to the statistics. Let me just verify the statistics to just give you guys an update on what the possession is currently looking like. We currently have 79% of possession to Argentina and 21% to Jordan. But just to give you an update on the other games that are playing, that is Austria and Algeria currently sitting at 0-0. Still early on in the game, we haven't seen a goal attempt so far, but we have seen one from Argentina, which was also flagged as an offside. As early as 5 minutes into the game, they had already made that attempt that was then flagged as an offside. Argentina playing the ball back, trying to build up an attack towards Jordan. A through ball from Argentina, and it lands in the hands of the goalkeeper. It lands in the hands of the goalkeeper. At this point, Jordan needs to be very careful with this through balls that are coming from Argentina. And again, it lands in the hands of the Argentinian goalkeeper. It seems like it is just a game of goalkeepers. Every single time Jordan has a ball, they kick it towards the other goalkeeper. This will be a problem for them, basically. If they want to win, this will be a problem. I don't know if Jordan wants to win or they're just here to donate the points, but I feel like if they want to make it through, they're going to have to play a better game than that and avoid losing possession that easily. It is currently 14 minutes, 0 Jordan, 0 Argentina. Argentina leading with the possession. Currently sitting at 82% possession. Argentina with an attack, but Jordan says that no ways you're gonna get through as they push Argentina back. Argentina comes back again. Argentina playing the ball back. Argentina with a push towards Jordan. Argentina with a build up on the right. What is it gonna be? What is it gonna be? Jordan keeps on pushing and pushing and pushing Argentina back. They keep on pushing and pushing to a point that it ends up played back again. That is Jordan being that is Argentina actually being under pressure, pushing back the ball. Argentina trying to get inside of the penalty box. Argentina with a play on the left. Jordan takes possession of that ball, but then again it seems like it is going to be a throw in for Jordan. That is going to be a throw in for Jordan. Jordan with the first throw in. Their first throw in actually. Playing it very long, but it lands on Argentina again. This is what I'm saying with Jordan. The fact that they keep on giving this ball to Argentina, it is a problem. Currently, Argentina has 82% of possession. Jordan only has 18%. Only has 18% at this point. But just to answer you guys on the link, like I said, this is literally a watch along live stream. This is not a, I do not have a link to the game. It depends on where you are from. Find out which platform is working. This might just be a penalty for Argentina. This might just be a penalty for Argentina and a yellow card for Jordan. Let me see what the referee decides, if it happened inside of the penalty box or outside of the penalty box. This actually happened outside of the penalty box, but we don't know if they will. Okay, it is not a penalty. It is a free kick for nearly closer. It was just a moment before it was flagged as a penalty, but it is just a few centimeters away from the penalty box. I was just trying to answer you guys on the whole issue of the link. There is no link for the game. Find out which country you are in. Find out which platform is kind of working with the FIFA World Cup in your country. Even if I tell you the platform that is working, it won't work on in your country, because that's how it works actually. That is Argentina with a free kick outside of the penalty box. Could be very dangerous for Jordan, honestly. Could be very dangerous for Jordan. Argentina taking the free kick. Let us see what it's gonna be basically. And it is in, the first goal of the day for Argentina. First goal of the day belongs to Argentina, scoring that first goal as early as 18 minutes into the game. Argentina putting themselves in a lead over Jordan, and that was a goal from Giovanni Lo Celso. Scoring from a set piece situation, putting Argentina in the lead. 1 Argentina, 0 Jordan. 1 Argentina, 0 Jordan. That was a perfect goal from Argentina earlier on, putting themselves in the lead, proving that they are able to do it even without Messi. That's exactly the message that we are getting from Argentina today. They are telling us that with or without Messi, we are very much capable of scoring goals. Very much capable. A very great, a very well executed shot. Better than what we've seen from Ronaldo actually in the last game. But nonetheless, we are currently at 19 minutes in. 0 Jordan, 1 Argentina. This is where it gets very tricky for Jordan. And looking at Jordan, they haven't been on an impressive form actually. They haven't been very impressive in the past. They are currently they're currently the lowest team with 0 points. Haven't won a game. Not even one. Ever since the beginning of the World Cup. Argentina being at the top with 6 points. Austria being number 2. Then Algeria being number 3. That is mainly because of the goal differences. This is the last group stages matches of this World Cup. We are going to be heading into the knockouts, which are going to be a lot more high stakes than the group stages. That is Argentina with a run on the right. Argentina with yet another build-up. It seems like they haven't had enough with the goals. They are just trying to show us that they are a great team, honestly. With or without their star players, they are able to take a win. With or without their star player, they are trying to prove to us that, you know, we are very much capable of taking this game. Very much capable. We are currently, if you haven't subscribed, please also take the time to subscribe and help us reach, 60,000 subscribers. Currently, we are sitting at 59,000 subs. So it is long, it's not too far away from 60,000. If you haven't subscribed, please also subscribe, and also please like, so that this live stream can be recommended to even more people. Just to give you guys an update on the other game that is playing, it is the game between Algeria and Austria, and we are still sitting at 0-0 on that game. Nobody has scored just yet in that game. The only team that have scored so far has to be Argentina, putting themselves way ahead of Jordan, giving them a very hard task to try and equalize, which is one of the positions you don't want to find yourselves in when you are playing against such a team. But all hopes for Austria at this point are lost. All hopes are lost. I mean, for Jordan, not Austria, all hopes are lost, in a sense that they do not have any points. So whatever happens today, it doesn't affect everything that is going on right now, which makes a lot of sense why Argentina decided to play the game without their key player. It is currently a hydration break. This is the time where you guys share your thoughts. Let me see what everybody is saying. Let me see what the poll is saying and how many votes we have so far on the poll, right? We have over 631 votes. This is by far the highest amount of votes we have received in this early stages of the game before halftime. Out of those 634 votes, we have 90% of the voters saying Argentina. We have 4% saying a draw. Then we have 6% saying Jordan. 6% saying Jordan. So what happens if the game ends the way it is right now? It means that Jordan will still remain at the bottom of the log. They've played 3 games, and if it ends the way it is right now, it will basically mean that they will be ending today's game, today's World Cup, with 0 wins. 0 wins. Right now, I feel like one of the biggest teams that has surprised a lot of us when it comes to the World Cup is none other than Cape Verde. And after Cape Verde comes South Africa, because South Africa was kind of the lowly rated teams, but they did manage to get through nonetheless. They are moving on to the group stages. Also, still talking about Cape Verde. Cape Verde was able to qualify without winning a single game. Not even one win. That was such one of the most iconic runs, Cape Verde making history by making it outside of the group stages, which is quite similar to what South Africa did. Ever since playing the World Cup, they have never made it outside of the group stages. That was the first South African squad to make it through. So it is a lot of beautiful things that we are seeing from this competition, the 2026 World Cup, and for me it kind of starting to be one of the best competitions so far. There have been a lot of competitions, I know, but to me this kind of feels like it is one of my favorite. What's good, Wesley? What's good? I hope you are proper. I see you guys, like I said, there is no link here. We do not share links. We do not even like that, but we do not have links to the game. This is seriously just a watch along live stream for the game. That's where we just share thoughts, we just hang out, we just talk about the game. If you want updates on the game, this is where you come. Apart from that, there is no link, but I understand that you guys are not, you are not regulars in this channel. That is understandable, but thank you so much to everybody that has pulled through. Thank you so much to everybody that has voted. We have over 600 votes so far, and we have reached almost 30,000 views before we even reach the halftime. So this has to be one of the most exciting live streams, and this will also be we'll just have to see if it will be able to hit the same amount or more than the amount of the South Africa game, which is currently sitting at around 45,000 views, which is the mostly viewed stream. Okay, yeah. So what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts, Wesley? I think you've already shared this on the past live stream, if I'm not wrong. I think you've already shared your thoughts on this game, but I might be wrong. What are you thinking? Who are you going with in this exciting fixture? Who's your team basically between Argentina and Jordan? But I know everybody's definitely gonna be going with Argentina. I know everybody's definitely gonna be going with Argentina. If it happens that Jordan wins, it's gonna be a surprise for all of us. It's gonna be a surprise if Jordan can win. But Argentina is currently in the lead with 1 goal that was scored during a set piece situation, a free kick outside of the penalty box. It was too close, honestly. That one was way too close. Argentina with a build up on the right. Argentina again. Argentina inside of the penalty box, and it is gonna be a corner kick for Argentina. Wesley says that Argentina definitely, yeah, that one is a bit obvious, honestly. I was just asking, but just to be fair, it is pretty obvious that this is an Argentina game. But then again, we just saw Portugal against Colombia, but nonetheless, I cannot compare Jordan with Colombia. Colombia is such a nice team, honestly. But that whole performance was just impressive to watch. Algeria versus Austria can go both ways. That is Austria. While I'm still reading that comment, we see Austria scoring the first goal of the day, leading over Algeria. That is Austria now ahead of Algeria. Honestly, you are right. It can go either way. Can definitely go either way. I think at this point, these two teams are fighting to see who will be. I think they might be fighting for Austria is number 2. All right. Algeria and Austria, they are fighting for the qualification. Whoever makes the win today will be number 2. But we had already seen. Wait, it seems like it was another. Whoa. This might just be a penalty. A kick to the face. We have a kick to the face inside of Jordan's box. A kick to the face. The team is still trying to verify if it was a penalty or not. Honestly, it kind of looks like it's definitely gonna end up being a penalty for Argentina. It might just end up as a penalty for Argentina. It might just be. It is currently 28 minutes. We are still waiting. To see if this is a penalty. What is the decision? What is the decision? Honestly, it kind of looks like a penalty because this is literally a kick to the face. I know it was not intended. Yeah, honestly, you are right, Wesley. Like, it should be a penalty. A kick to the face. And that one is literally a kick to the face. It's not almost a kick. It is literally a kick to the face. So it should be a penalty in normal circumstances. But let us hear what the technical team decides in this situation. It is penalty. It is a penalty for Argentina. Honestly, it was not intended. Just to be fair, I don't think he meant to do that. But then again, it doesn't matter. Today we are witnessing Argentina showing us why they are the better team compared to Portugal. I think they're just trying to close that whole conversation. Better team. No Messi. 2-0. Imagine. No Messi. Welcome back, Phoenix. Welcome back. 2-0 without their key player. That's why I'm saying that, with or without Messi, Argentina can still be a better team. Today they are proving that to us. Today they are kind of showing us that with or without Messi, they still got this, honestly. They still got this. But yeah, that penalty ends at the back of the net. 2 Argentina, 0 Jordan. And that was Lautaro Martinez, actually, not Loreto. That was Lautaro Martinez scoring that penalty, putting Argentina 2 goals ahead of Jordan. Honestly, when I watched the whole Portugal game, this is literally what I was expecting. When I watched Portugal play, this is literally what I was expecting to see. That's what I was expecting to see when I watched that whole game. But it didn't deliver as much as I thought, honestly. 2 Argentina at 30 minutes. Argentina have already scored 2 goals. I feel so bad for I feel so bad for him, honestly. I'm starting to feel bad for Jordan. Wesley says that Austria 2 as well now, but they haven't scored. Let us wait for that goal. Let us wait for that goal. Let us wait for that goal. I want to see that goal from Austria. But I want Algeria to win, honestly. Like, deep down. Deep down, I want Algeria to win. But it seems like it... Oh, I made a mistake. Right. That's what you mean. I made a mistake. Let me update this. There was a mistake. Thank you so much for pointing that out, Wesley. Thanks so much for pointing that out. I made a mistake with the score. I kind of swapped them around because it was the same amount, so I thought I was on the right one. So yes, corrected score: 1 Austria, 0 Algeria. Yeah, thank you so much for that. I didn't realize that. By the way, I'm back again. Yes, welcome back. I know that majority of the people are already saying Argentina, but you know, Argentina is such a nice team to watch. It's such a nice team to watch. There is Jordan with a run on the right. Jordan doesn't know what to do with the ball. Jordan tries to do a through ball, but the keeper says, "I got this." It says, "I got this. Relax." 2 sets of eyes see more than one pair of eyes. Thank you so much, honestly. That is why I have you guys to kind of help me out through all of this. I always see Phoenix also correcting me, especially when it comes to my audio. He's very vigilant when it comes to that. That, you know, sometimes my mic is off, sometimes I forget to unmute it. So yeah, you guys have been very helpful throughout this live streams. But I want to see if today we'll be able to get the first 50,000 views actually in this channel. I have 47,000 for South Africa versus Mexico. I want to see what today is gonna be like. Argentina takes possession, saved by Jordan, and that save from Jordan that could have been very, very, very detrimental to them. That was gonna be very bad. 3 goals before halftime. That doesn't look good if that they allowed that to happen. I always remind you that your mic is muted. Yeah, honestly, I don't know what goes on. The thing is that, you know, I have like a lot of screens in front of me. So I literally have like the main monitor. That's right here. That's the bigger screen. Then this is my secondary monitor. So my streaming software is on this second screen that is on my right. That's like where I should see where the mic is muted and all of that. So like it is on my side. But then again, I have the third screen, which is my laptop here that I'm focusing on and I'm watching the game. And I have the fourth screen, which is the phone that is like controlling the whole live stream, so that I'm able to switch from game to game, from screen to screen without, you know, without a hassle. So there are like a lot of things right in front of me. Sometimes it just gets a lot. Sometimes it just gets a lot for me to kind of see. So that's why I say I appreciate you guys. Like, you guys have been very helpful, honestly, throughout this whole thing. It is currently 35 minutes. MDJK Gaming says that, bro, I am not Argentina match. What do you mean? MDJK? Please rephrase your thing so that I can understand. What do you mean? Like, what does that mean? Are you saying you are not supporting Argentina? Or are you saying you like, please let me know. Yeah, honestly, yeah. Hence, I always make it a point of letting you guys how much I appreciate all the efforts you are putting into this, because honestly, it has just always been me. Literally, I've just been running this whole thing by myself all around, setting up this live stream, setting out how everything is gonna look, the lighting, and literally everything. I've just been a one-man army throughout. So that's the first time I'm actually working with a team. Like, this is the first time ever. Hence, you always hear me taking the moment to kind of appreciate you guys. I don't want you guys to ever feel like, you know, I want to make sure that you guys know that always. So we're currently sitting at 36 minutes, 2 Argentina, 0 Jordan, 1 Austria, 0 Algeria. That is Argentina. That is currently the team that is like leading. Yeah, honestly, I'm the one who should be honored. I'm the one who should be honored, especially because, like I said, it has always been me. I never thought I would have a community at a point. Honestly, this YouTube thing for me, it has always been like a passion project. Like, it was something that I've always wanted to do. I don't know why I wanted to do this. Wait, what are they saying with this offside? You know, this offside things are so crazy. They're saying they have a hair. The hair was offside. Like, that's literally what I just saw from Argentina. They're saying that a piece of the hair was offside. It's crazy. But yeah, I've never had like a community and all of that. That's why I said, you know, the first time I said I see the people who always come through here each and every single time. That's why I said when I needed moderators, I was like, let me crown the people that I've always seen throughout, especially in the earlier days, because in the earlier days it was just too much. When I just started this whole World Cup streaming thing, it was crazy that time. So when I kept seeing you guys coming at because you know you guys are always here at different times. I know you and Phoenix are usually here at this time. Like, you guys are usually just the two of the people that are usually here on this early morning games. Yeah, it's early morning for us. You guys are the ones that are always here. I know X, and I also know Adam. They're usually here during like at night. So I was like, you know, since I know that some of them are probably sleeping, let me just have a team of people basically. So yeah, honestly, I'm the one who is honored. It is just me. It is just me. We are currently sitting at 819 votes. 819 votes within the first half. I think we might just be breaking the record, because I think the last record was 900 votes for the South Africa match. Today we might just be breaking the record for it and reaching the first 1,000 votes in the World Cup. I have reached 1,000 votes in the Soweto Derby. I've reached that, but in the World Cup, this will be the highest. This will be the highest in this World Cup. 38 minutes in. Argentina looking to extend their lead by yet another goal. Argentina with a build-up on the right. Argentina playing, you know, they're having fun basically. What this passes, like the way they're just passing these balls, I think Jordan has given up, because they're not even trying to stop Argentina from taking these balls. Look at how look at how nice Argentina is having fun, from falling down, standing up and taking the ball again and continuing with the build-up. Seems like Jordan has given up somehow. Jordan might have lost hope. And it is too early, honestly, to be losing hope. That is Argentina with a run on the right, playing the ball back. I think they might just be under pressure somehow. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if Jordan has 10% of possession. Jordan takes the ball, tries to initiate a counter attack, but they do not have runners. And it ends up with Argentina again. Let me just check on the statistics of the game so far. 75% possession to Argentina, 25% to Jordan. 3 total shots from Jordan, 4 total shots from Argentina. Not too bad, honestly. Not too bad. 1 touch inside opposition's box for Jordan, 7 touches for Argentina. As far as the statistics concerned, it is an Argentina game, but it's not only the statistics that are confirming that whole situation. Even the scoreboard with the 2-0 lead that came earlier into the game is kind of telling us that, you know, Argentina is on top of this. Argentina with a run on the right, a build up on the right. Jordan not even trying to defend at this time. Ooh, Argentina inside of the penalty box, saved by Jordan. At this point, it looks like Argentina is having a very good day without Lionel Messi. without Lionel Messi, which is something we can never say about the other team. Basically, there's literally another team we cannot say this about without their star player. But then again, also, just to be honest, and I don't know, I say this a lot, Portugal would do much better without Cristiano Ronaldo. If they just put Cristiano Ronaldo at halftime or afterwards, they would do very much well. It seems like there is no team chemistry in Portugal right now. Seems like the team chemistry is gone. Seems like the team chemistry is gone. And with that whole situation, it might just be very difficult for them to make it further into this World Cup. They failed to win today's game against Colombia at draw, but nonetheless they qualified. We're not saying they didn't qualify. Jordan with a try. Jordan, Argentina takes back possession. Argentina with a through ball. Argentina intercepted by Jordan. And it's currently 42 minutes to Argentina 0. Jordan tries a counter attack, but it lands straight in the hands of the goalkeeper right now. We are currently sitting at almost 40,000 views before even we reach halftime. Before we reach even halftime, let me see the amount of votes. Sitting at 844 votes. If you haven't voted for the team that you think will most likely win, please take this moment and vote to see if we cannot take this to 1,000 votes, setting the new record for the most amount of votes in a single match. Actually, before halftime, that is Algeria with an equalizer right there. That is Algeria with an equalizer. It is currently 1-1. 1 Algeria, 1 Austria, just before halftime. And I'm still voting behind Algeria, hoping that they take this one and most definitely win. I want them to win. An African nation needs to win. But let me see the chances of Austria. That is Jordan with a run. Jordan goes in and out of the opposition's penalty box without making any attempt.
Our Nisha just subscribed.
Thank you so much to ASMR Nisha for subscribing. Thank you so much for it. Just a reminder that the second goal of Argentina was scored through. Actually, it was the first, or it was the second. It was scored through a set piece right outside of the box, turning that into Argentina's second goal. Just to check on the table right now and see how this affects everything. Argentina still sitting at the top with 9 points. If the game ends the way it is, then we have Austria with 4 points, Algeria with 4 points, and then we have Jordan sitting below without a win, without a draw, sitting with 0 points. Kind of reminds me of Tunisia right there, which has been also one of the teams that have been struggling a lot in terms of the World Cup, without any win so far. So I think Jordan will be joining into that category basically of the teams that have played the World Cup without a single win, without a single point, not a draw, not a win, nothing. They just came to donate. Basically, this is basically a donation, a charity type of thing. Argentina inside of the penalty box. Jordan with the save. Argentina gets possession again. Argentina with a through ball to the right. Saved before it went outside. Argentina inside the penalty box. The way Argentina is relaxing, it's like they know that there is no way Jordan can beat them. That is a run competing for that. And I think that is going to be a handsball, but the referee says that. I thought it was a handsball, honestly. but the referee says that it is a free kick for Argentina. It is currently 45 minutes with 5 minutes of added time. 5 minutes of added time right now. We are waiting to see how the scores will be. But as I've mentioned, currently Argentina is on top. Then there's Austria being number 4 and Algeria, which might be promoted if the game ends as a draw. But if they can win, they might make it over Austria and potentially qualify. So it is a very important game for these two teams, basically Austria and Algeria. Whoever wins will be the one to qualify for the next stage of the World Cup. Will guarantee a sure advance, not a possibility. Not a possibility to advance. They will advance. Argentina with a run on the right, but I see a bit of aggression from Jordan. But a free kick is being awarded to Argentina again from outside of the penalty box. There was a bit of aggression from Jordan. Is it a free kick? Yes, it is a free kick. Not as close as the first time, but yeah, it is still outside of the penalty box. It can be anything. It can amount to anything at this point. Argentina takes the free kick and a header misses target by just an inch. Just an inch. 2 minutes left of the 5 minutes of added time. It was also an offside. It was also an offside. Also an offside. So it goes back to Jordan as a goal kick. The first half between Algeria and Austria has just been completed. It is currently an after halftime. It is currently an halftime between these two games. Going to halftime with the score level, so it can go either way after this. We are still waiting for the game between Argentina and Jordan to go to halftime. That is Argentina with a run. Argentina inside of the penalty box, and it is saved by the goalkeeper. Argentina tries to put that in, but it is gonna be a goal kick at this point. Jordan is starting to give me a lot of stress. I'm stressed about Jordan. I'm stressed about Jordan. It seems like they're going to be conceding a lot of goals, especially on the second half that is going to be coming after, in about 15 to 14 minutes. So as I'm saying right now, I'm a bit worried about Jordan. Bit worried about Jordan. Sitole corner. What do you mean? What do you mean? Please let me know. What do you mean when you say Sitole corner, Phoenix? But yeah, that is currently the score, 2-0 for Argentina, leading Jordan. It is definitely going to be a lot more goals. There's definitely going to be a lot more goals after this. And I'm a bit concerned about Jordan. Seems like you're going to be conceding a lot of goals. Argentina proving to us that they are still the better team. They are still the World Cup champions, former World Cup champions, defending World Cup champions. They are proving that to us by winning without their key player. It is not often we see teams performing this well without their key players. Basically, we saw what happened to Norway. But then again, it was still against France. But we saw what happened to Norway. I don't think Norway, with their key players, they could have lost the way they lost to France. I don't think that was going to be the situation. But nonetheless, it happened because their key players were not there. I think that was Odegaard. Yeah, I think it's Odegaard. And yeah, Haaland, basically. So Haaland not being there cost the team a lot. Messi is not there today. Messi is not playing today. But we are seeing Argentina straight. Yes. If I can give you a screenshot, you understand it. Unfortunately, you cannot send a screenshot here. That's the problem. That's the problem. But don't worry, I'm gonna build a. I'm actually looking to start a Discord channel, basically for the platform. I think I'm gonna start a Discord channel and create a little section just for the moderators so that we can have a corner, basically. So yeah, that is something that I've been actually planning on doing. But don't worry, I'm gonna do that very soon. I've actually started building the Discord channel. I just haven't invited anybody and it is still private at this point. But once I'm done with it, I think I'm just gonna give you guys as the moderators so that we can have like our own corner and just to discuss whatever we may need to discuss. Because with YouTube, you know, it is not like the other platforms, it is not like Facebook, it is not like all of that. So we literally do not have cannot talk unless it's on a video, basically, unless it's through the comments. So yeah, I think that is something that I'm actually studying, that I'm looking at right now. So looking at the possession of this game between Argentina and Jordan. Jordan is starting to pick up with the possession, because earlier on it was just bad. Argentina had over 80% of possession over Jordan, so that was not a good look for them. At this point, before halftime, they had 28%. They are starting to pick up a little bit, while Argentina is currently sitting at 72 ball possession with a total of 5 shots. Jordan has 3 shots. It's not too bad. The problem, what I'm seeing, is that Argentina is not really worried about Jordan. It seems like they do not believe Jordan can do anything to kind of threaten their lead at this point. They are just way too relaxed the way they are making these passes right in front of Jordan players. Also, it kind of looks like Jordan players have kind of lost hope, which is still too soon, honestly, if you had to ask me. I feel like it is still a bit soon for Jordan to be losing hope at this point. But that's how it's looking right now, with Argentina having scored 2 goals. It looks like they might just have given up. I think they might just have given up. Yes, I don't know why I speak. Honestly, I do not understand why I speak so fast, but nonetheless, we are going to check the statistics of the game between Algeria and Austria. Let me check the statistics just so that I can update you guys on what is going on in that game. Who is on top? Who currently has better possession over the other? And please also remember that in that game, it is currently 1-1. We saw Algeria equalizing minutes before the halftime, so that is also good to watch. Looking at this statistics, we have Algeria with 57% of possession and Austria with 43%. So based on this possession, it means that Austria is currently falling behind Algeria right now, with Algeria having a total of 7 shots and 8 touches in the opposition's box. But Austria has 5 shots and 11 touches inside of the opposition box. So at this point, it is still looking like it can go either way, because this is not much of a difference between the possession. It is not too much of a difference compared to what we see with Austria. I mean, what we see with Jordan and Argentina. It's not too much. It is basically, not more than 10% of possession actually. So yeah, that is the current situation between the two teams that are currently playing the 2 matches, the final matches of the group stages, and we are gonna be entering the most exciting, most unpredictable, and most, how should I put it? Which word am I looking for? Most unpredictable, most exciting, and the most fun part of the World Cup. It can be painful to some. Some will end with tears. Some games we will see a lot of fans crying, not believing that their players, their teams are knocked out and going home. This is the part that we are entering. All of this action that we've been seeing ever since the 11th of June have been building up to this moment. This is where now we see who will be playing in the final. This is the build up towards the final right here. The build up towards the final. But I still have, I have a best bet on Morocco. Somehow I still believe that Morocco kind of has a chance. I don't know how they can do it, but I feel like if there was an African team that could take this World Cup, it will definitely be Morocco. I know there's still Egypt. Egypt, I'm a bit skeptical about Egypt. The reason I think Morocco might just be ready to take that is because they were able to hold Brazil the whole 90 minutes to a 1-1 draw. But the only problem with Morocco is that I've realized that they kind of thrive under pressure. I don't know if that makes sense. It is like they need to be under pressure in order to score. If you don't score first, Morocco will not score and win. It will most definitely be a draw. So once you start scoring, that's when Morocco starts scoring. That is the same thing that happened with Brazil. Brazil scored, Morocco scored, and then it ended up as a draw. Then their next game also again against Scotland. I think it is the same thing that happened. But I think through that game they won with how did they end? I don't remember how they won. But yeah, they've just been winning with less amount of goals so far. So I'm a bit worried about Morocco, but I have my best bet on Morocco to win the World Cup. I have my best bet on Morocco to win the World Cup. Previator says that how are you watching the match? I'm watching the match. Basically, it depends where you are from. There is a platform called Sporty TV in South Africa. So that's our partner, FIFA partner. Basically, that's how you watch the games in South Africa. You can watch on DSTV, of course, and yeah, you can also watch on SABC one, but it has like a different measure. So what I'm saying in short is that we have a lot of options in South Africa, but these are mostly limited to South Africa, especially the Sporty TV app. You have to find the platform that is like working with you on that side. There's DSTV, of course. I don't know if you guys have DSTV, but in DSTV you can use Super Sports to watch the game. You need to find the platform that is partnering with your particular country. You know, there are just different platforms, and I think there's like, you know, one in every nation or more, because in South Africa there's literally more. There is Super Sport, there is Sporty TV, there is SABC one, there's SABC Sports. But yeah, you just have to find a platform that is working with the FIFA World Cup wherever you are from. Once you find that platform, that's where now you're gonna be able to watch the games. A lot of these countries are working with platforms that are on TV. We are just fortunate enough that, you know, we have DSTV now, which is like DSTV on your browser, so you can watch using DSTV. You can watch using Sporty TV. There is a mobile app. It is also, yeah, there's a few options. You have to check which platform is partnering with your country, and then you want to be able to watch the games. Basically, that's how it is. I don't know about any other platforms that might be able to give you the links, because I've seen a lot of people asking for links when I'm streaming. I've seen people asking, you know, can we have the link? And so I'm just like, you know, there's no like one link for the World Cup. There's literally one link. So you just have to check which platform is working with your country. Once you get that platform, you are good to go. You're good to go. So yeah, we saw Bosnia beating Qatar. Qatar is struggling in this World Cup, but not as bad as Tunisia. Yeah, they're not struggling as bad as Tunisia, as bad as Jordan. Jordan also, I feel like it was put in an unfair group. I don't know if I'm making sense. The fact that you get put in a group like this, and then you are Jordan, you get put with, you know, but it's not too bad. The problem, one of the most painful things to watch was the matches, the group of France or Norway and Senegal and Iraq. That was one of the most painful ones to watch. One of the most painful ones to watch. Because out of these three teams, Iraq knows that, you know, it doesn't matter what I do. At the end of the day, I'm not going to beat these guys. I'm not going to beat these guys. You know? So I think that was one of the most painful groups also. Being put in the same group with France and Norway and Senegal, who are supposed to be the African champions. So for Iraq, honestly, I feel like they are one of the groups that kind of have it hard. This one is not too complicated, especially looking at the fact that there's Austria, Algeria, and Jordan. It's not too bad. It's not too bad, honestly. The only dangerous team here is Argentina. So that's the only team you have to worry about. That's the only one. But then again, there's Colombia, Portugal, DR Congo, and Uzbekistan. That was completed today. The matches ended today, actually. So here's what worries me about this one. Not a lot of us expected Portugal to end the group as number 2. Not a lot of us. They've only won one game. Only one game. But shout out to Colombia for coming out as the victorious one. Phoenix says that when I don't have the TV, I use a pirated website. Honestly, there's not much I can say on that. There's not much I can say on that because, you know, the problem with the websites like that is the amount of ads, although you can still use ad blockers, but I feel like sometimes they just kind of compromise your device somehow. I think there was a time I used to watch movies on those types of websites, and there's just a lot of people that I think they're just the people that try to access my social media basically. I don't know why, but each and every single time I would get a notification saying someone tried to log in, they have your password and things, it was crazy. So I blamed it on that, and I was like, I should stop using these types of websites, otherwise I'm gonna compromise my information. That is the only problem, honestly. But then again, I don't know, there are a lot of things you can do. You can do a private browser. I think that's also a thing. You can also, you can use a private browser. You can use a VPN. I think that is one thing that a lot of people have suggested. But yeah, moving on, we have Netherlands next up. They're going to be playing against Morocco. That's going to be one of the most interesting games. Japan is going to play against Brazil. Too much. It is too much. Too soon, honestly. Not only too much, it is also too soon for Japan. They're going to be playing against Brazil. Then we have Sweden. Sweden will most likely be playing against France. Imagine. Sweden versus France. So it's gonna be interesting. It is gonna be a nice match, but we know France is very dangerous. These are the confirmed fixtures actually for the upcoming stage of the World Cup. Then we have where are we? We have Ghana versus Colombia. Is this Colombia? Yeah, I think Ghana versus Colombia. I think they can take Colombia. Then there is Croatia and Portugal. Luka Modric versus Cristiano Ronaldo. Idris Usman says that I'm a new subscriber. What's your name? Thank you so much for subscribing. First of all, thank you so much for subscribing. My name is, you can just call me Revv. I think it's safer that way. Just call me Revv. Don't worry. I'm from Philadelphia, USA. I'm currently in the USA. Why am I saying USA? I'm not in the USA. I am currently in South Africa. I don't know why I said the USA, but I think it was because I was reading your message. Just call me Revv. I am Revv. I am in South Africa. All right. Yeah. So we see Portugal and Croatia. Luka Modric versus. It's gonna be nice to watch this one. Luka Modric versus Cristiano Ronaldo. Then England again. England is gonna be playing against yet another African nation after the remarks they made against African nations, saying that they used, basically England fans are blaming a man who was dressed as a witch doctor in the stadium, saying that he is the reason England was not able to beat Ghana. Crazy, right? It sounds crazy to hear, but it actually happened. England was blaming them for that because they felt like they were supposed to win. They felt like they were supposed to win. For the fact that now they are drawing against Ghana, they had no reason but to look for another excuse. So yeah, they're gonna be playing against another African nation, so I don't know what their excuse will be this time, but nonetheless, moving on, we have, okay, I've spoken about this, Colombia. We have Argentina playing against Cape Verde. My Cape Verde. Argentina versus Cape Verde. Cape Verde, who are currently the undisputed draw champions right now. Nobody's beating Cape Verde when it comes to draws. No team has like the same amount of draws with Cape Verde. Against all of these very difficult nations, but Cape Verde still managed to come out victorious and qualify for the next stage without winning a single game, with only draws. So they're going to be playing against Argentina. It is going to be an interesting one, honestly. A very interesting match. I wonder how this one is going to play out. We have Senegal against Belgium next. Senegal and Belgium. I think Senegal can take Belgium, but yeah, that's still up for debate. Originally, I'm from Eritrea, the origin of Alexandra Isaac, Liverpool striker. Which country is it? I think you mentioned the country, but which continent and where is it actually? Just let me know where it is. Next up, we have Norway versus Cote d'Ivoire. A lot of these African nations are playing against very tough opponents. Then we have where are we? Egypt versus Australia. Okay, Egypt has a nice challenge. Egypt is okay. Egypt is okay. Then moving on, who else? Ecuador versus Mexico. I want Mexico to lose, so I think Ecuador should just make sure. Oh, neighbor of Ethiopia. I don't know a lot of countries, guys. Honestly, I've just been living in a bubble when it comes to all of this. I do not know a lot of countries. I do not know a lot of countries. And yeah, let me just give this quick update. And it is Bosnia versus USA, South Africa versus Canada, which is the match that is going to be playing later on. Honestly, I don't know a lot of countries. I know Ethiopia, yes. Messi is preparing to get in. Messi is preparing to get in. Who's this? Anil Kumar. There is no link. I think I've explained that enough at this point. I think I've explained the part of the link enough at this point. I even think I answered you earlier on that there's literally no link for this. This is a watch along. Just pull through, watch the game, and share your thoughts on the game. Have a conversation. That is literally the purpose of this live stream. That is the purpose of this live stream. There's no link. There's no link, unfortunately. There is no link. Algeria and Austria still sitting at 1-1. Argentina still sitting at 2-0, comfortably at 2-0 against Jordan. Against Jordan. We are currently sitting at 46 minutes of the game. We are entering the last half of this match. Jordan still trying their luck there, but they get flagged offside. Still trying. It is important not to give up. I see 5 players getting ready to get in for Argentina. This must be killing the confidence of Jordan. Imagine you are losing 2-0 and all of a sudden you see Messi getting ready outside. You see Messi and 4 more players. So it's a problem for Jordan. But they should just be gentle with Jordan today. They need to be gentle with Jordan. But I think they are looking to be one of the teams that leave this as Argentina. Ooh, why did you waste that chance? But it's a goal again. Third flipping goal for Argentina. But it is an offside. Damn, he wasted time, honestly. He could have kicked that ball without passing. If he just hadn't passed that ball, it was gonna be a goal. I think it was gonna be a goal. Let me see. Oh, it was always an offside. Getting past the goalkeeper, but Argentina is nice when it comes to football. That's nice. It kind of reminds me of France. 48 minutes in. Free kick for Jordan. Jordan looking to at least score 1 goal. Jordan with a through ball. Jordan with a run on the right. The issue, honestly, with Jordan has to be the speed. They don't have runners. Teams that do not have runners never win counter attacks. Teams without runners never win counter attacks. But that is Jordan.
With a fire non-stop, from Jersey to Lagos, we dey sit on top. Lock drum now, make the whole place rock. Pray, pray, we no fit flow. Rev it up, we don't slow down. Live on it, we run this town. From the ground up, hear that sound. Revving network, we hold the crown. Left side deeper of the fighter. Run never breaks in hiding pain. Left stands without we fade.
up on the stage, lights flash, we own the night. Yeah. Every beat, every line, we bring the city to life. Oh, feel the rhythm, feel the pulse, we're the wave that's rising. Every shout, every move, the world's watching us surprising. Revv, network TV, we there on them steady. Camera light action, everybody ready. From the street to the screen, we heavy. Revv, make the whole world feel me. We hustle, we grind, we keep the fire alive. From Lagos streets to the global stage, we thrive. Every clip, every story, we keep the dream alive. Shout out to the youth, we the future, we the vibe. Yeah, yeah. Revv, network TV, we there on the CT. We thrive. We step on the stage, lights flash, we own the night. Every beat, every line, we bring the city to life. Feel the rhythm, feel the pulse, we're the wave that's rising. Every shout, every move, the world's watching us surprising. Baby, network TV, we dey run up steady. Camera light, action, everybody ready. From the street to the screen, we heavy. Revv, make the whole world feel me. Fire alive. From Lagos street to the global stage, we thrive. Every clip, every story, we keep the dream alive. Shout out to the youth, we the future, we the vibe. Revv it, Revv it, Revv it, Revv it, Revv it. Network TV, we dey fire non-stop. From Jersey to Lagos, we dey sit on top. Lock drum now, make the whole place rock. Red, we know fifth flow.
Firstly, let me take a moment and apologize for that. I had to take a very important call. But a shout out to Wesley for keeping the stream alive while I was still handling that whole call situation. That was very important that I couldn't even, yeah. So we are back. It is currently a hydration break, but I see Stanley saying that this cooling break sucks. Honestly, we are not used to all of this, and I feel like it is just too much. It is just too much. It changes the rhythm of the game. That is my problem with cooling breaks. 1 minute you are on, all of the sudden you are no longer in rhythm anymore. But I missed these very big changes. I missed the very big changes. That is the introduction of Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi. I don't know. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for keeping it active while I was going. So yeah, 2 votes until 1,000 votes. So if you haven't voted, please select the vote. Basically, vote for the team that you think might be winning. If you think it's Argentina, select Argentina. If you think it's gonna be a draw, select the draw. But if you think it's Jordan, take the moment and select Jordan. Right? I want us to reach at least 1,000 votes. This is as high as the highest votes we've ever received in this channel through the World Cup, basically. So yeah, it is currently 70 minutes, 20 minutes left. I missed a lot of goals. Damn it, I missed a lot of goals. I saw a goal from, I think it was Algeria. Also, I saw a goal from Jordan. What? Jordan. Honestly, I never thought Jordan was gonna score, honestly. I was surprised when I see a goal from Jordan. I was like, wait, Jordan. But nonetheless, the fact that, they're trying to get their first win, it speaks a lot of volumes, mainly looking at the fact that they don't have one so far. They don't have one. But one of the other things also that I would like to mention is that we have reached 43,000 views in this live stream, like overall views, currently sitting at 43,000. South Africa's views is still standing at 47. So South Africa, I think it is currently the highest viewed, but this is the second most watched Watchalong stream in the history of this channel. Thank you so much to Biswas. Thank you so much to Biswas for the subscription. If you haven't subscribed, please take a moment and subscribe. Feel free to subscribe, basically. Help us reach 60,000 subscribers. Almost there, anyways. Almost there. But as I was mentioning, this is one of the most watched live streams. The second most watched live stream. The highest right now, it is still. Thank you so much. Wesley. The second most watched live stream was a South Africa match. That was the opening game of the World Cup with 47,000, I think. But I think we've been doing pretty good so far recently, because a lot of times we just get at around 10,000, between 10 to 80k usually. I'll just say between 30 to 27. I think apart from that, the highest was 27,000. It was a Brazil game. So yeah, it is nice to see that these videos are starting to reach multitudes of people, and I'm just happy that they are not only reaching South Africans, because I think I already had a South African audience. So this is just kind of like giving me an opportunity to kind of branch out and reach a couple of more people. Nonetheless, it is 73 minutes. Let us see what Argentina will do. Let us see what Argentina will do right now. Let us also see what Jordan will do. I don't know why I'm ruling out Jordan. Let me see. Jordan's starting to waking up at a very late stage, but still a lot can change. You have a worldwide audience now. Yeah, it's crazy to see. It's crazy, but then again, I'm just like, I'm so happy that I took this decision to do these live streams. The fact that right now we are reaching people from across the whole world. It used to be just South Africa, honestly. Jordan with a through ball. Jordan is playing a nice game right now. Where has this Jordan been? All of a sudden, Jordan is active. Jordan is attacking. Jordan is defending. But yeah, I honestly never thought that I would reach, like, I didn't see this coming, honestly. For me, this was just me trying this out, because I was doing like South African football watch-alongs also earlier on, and I was like, let me try out this whole situation. But looking at how how it has been. Honestly, this is one of the best decisions I've ever made this year when it comes to content. But then again, having that audience kind of pushed me to kind of improve this live streams a lot, especially when it comes to the way it looks right now. You know, this is nice. I like the way it looks now compared to how it was before. It was, you know, before it was just worse. But the fact that I know that right now I'm targeting a wider audience of people, it has, you know, taught me a lot with how my streams look, how I interact. So I think going back to the other South African matches and the other games that are gonna come, because I think from now on I'm gonna do more than South African matches. I'm gonna try and cater for the English Premier League. I'm gonna try, but I think moving on, I'm just gonna be a lot ready. This was just practice for me. Honestly, this was practice, and I'm happy that I took this step. Very happy. That is Jordan with a change at exactly 75 minutes. Right now we are left with 15 minutes. On the other side we have Algeria 2, Austria 2. Argentina still cruising very nicely at the top of the log. So whatever happens, it doesn't change their stance in this. But it is very important that they leave this as, you know, winning all of their 3 games. I think they need to join France. France is one of those teams that is currently sitting without a loss, actually. Practice makes perfect is what my dad said. Honestly, like, those are the wisest words, and I've overlooked that for a very long time. I've overlooked that. One of the things that pushed me to start was like, I think I was just struggling with the fact, because I believe that, you know, I always want, one thing about me is that I always want to be a perfectionist. I want things to be perfect always. Hence, you see, with everything that I do, I struggle a lot, because I want the way my stream looks to be perfect, the way my audio sounds to be perfect, the way that's why in the beginning of everything I had like backdrops behind me, I had another light also. There was just too much because I wanted things to be perfect. But I realized that, you know, that was kind of stealing the whole joy of just doing this and then just winging it. Then I just started saying, you know, let me just do it. And honestly, I am very happy that I took that decision, because even when I was doing the South African matches, I was not able to kind of hold a conversation for the whole game. I was not able to do that. And with PSL games, it is like usually 1 game at a time, maybe 2 games this weekend or 3 games this weekend. So it's very easy to do, but I was struggling to do that. But I think this set me up, and it made me ready. And I'm just happy that I took this. Without this step that I took, honestly. And I think right now I'm a bit confident. If I look at my first watch-alongs, especially in the World Cup, it clearly shows that, you know, at first I was just doing too much. But yeah, nonetheless, the most important lesson I've learned is, because, you know, starting is always the way to go. The more you practice, the better you get. And also, I was just trying to be somebody else earlier on. I think that was the imposter syndrome. I think a lot of us suffer from that. I was just trying to replicate things that I've seen and all of that, but it was difficult. Also, it was very difficult to do all of that, because I was like, you know, I want to check these other guys who are doing all of this. Let me try to do what they do. But then again, I was like, you know, let me just be me. So yeah, honestly, at this point, I'm a bit proud. I'm a bit proud of how far I've came. Argentina with a free kick. I see they say it's a goal, but I haven't seen the goal. I want to see how it goes in. Lionel Messi. Is he taking the free kick? Messi does not want peace for Cristiano Ronaldo. If he's taking this free kick, it seems like he doesn't want to see Cristiano Ronaldo happy. And every single chance he gets to score, he makes sure that he utilizes it. He makes sure. But I think it is him who's taking the free kick. Let us see. I know it's a goal, but I want to see how. Ooh, easy one. This guy is good. Do not tell me Messi is not the GOAT. Do not try and convince me. Do not try to convince me that Messi is not a... Do not try and convince me that Messi is not good. Lionel Messi. This guy is good. proper. Seven World Cup games for Messi so far this World Cup. Actually 7 World Cups. Now that's impressive. Seven goals for Messi, 3 Argentina. I want to make sure that I put this on my WhatsApp status, because there's a friend of mine who's against Messi. He's a Ronaldo fan, so I want to make sure that he sees this. I want to make sure that he sees this, honestly. Where is it? I want to make sure that he sees this score. 80 minutes with only 10 minutes left on the clock. Messi is the GOAT. But Jordan tried nonetheless. I'm just a bit worried about Algeria. Oh, I did not even see, honestly, I did not even see that we are almost at 1,000 votes. Guys, if you haven't voted, we need 2 more votes. Come on, we need 2 more votes. Let us get 2 more votes. We are sitting at 998 votes. We need 2 more people to vote so that we can reach 1,000 votes and set a new World Cup voting record for this channel, basically. World Cup record. If you haven't voted, please select the team that your favorite team, basically. Let me know, say the team that you think is gonna win. Select your favorite team. Let us take it. Okay, one more. We need 1 more vote. 1,000 votes. Thank you for 1,000 votes. This is the new World Cup record. The new World Cup record, new Revv Network TV World Cup record. Thank you so much for these votes. Thank you so much, honestly. Thank you so much. This is the first time for this World Cup we are reaching 1,000 votes. I didn't see that we are closer, honestly. So far, Argentina has more votes, more than South Africa itself, the opening match of the World Cup. Yeah. Honestly, very much appreciated. Very much appreciated. Thank you so much, guys. There's a lot that I can say, but I think thank you kind of sums up everything. Thank you so much for the votes. Thank you so much for the votes. 8 minutes left. We are approaching the end. You know, I'm just looking at it and I'm thinking Messi has scored in each and every single match of Argentina so far for the World Cup. He has scored in each and every single game. A goal every time. Goal every time. Goal every time. So at this point, it's pointless comparing Messi with Ronaldo, honestly. If you are just being fair, and honest, at this point, let's comparing these 2 players. I mean, Ronaldo is good, yes, but in this World Cup, he has been performing very badly. So far, he has performed very badly in this World Cup. Messi, on the other hand, has been unstoppable. Coming in after halftime. Honestly, even me, Messi, for me, that is my goal. That's my goal. Messi, honestly, has to be my goal. So he's also my favorite. I don't have a problem with Ronaldo, but I've spoken a lot about him, and I think he's kind of the issue behind Portugal. Players might have a problem with Ronaldo right now. I think players have a problem. I'm changing my account, so if you see like my username, it's me, and possibly mod that account because I don't want to use this account. Which account? I don't think I'll know if it is your account. I don't think I'll know if it is your account. How would I know? How will I know if there's your account? Are you gonna be using the same what's this? I'm gonna be using the same username. "84 minutes in right now. Algeria is still struggling with Claudio. All right, is it Claudio? Is it Claudio? I think I'll do it, but I'm gonna have to remove the mod from the other one, just so that I can be able to keep track. All right. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. Why are you using 2 accounts anyways? Are you using 2 accounts? Five minutes left, but I'm gonna try and do it. I don't think I'm gonna check if I'm able to do it from my phone. Honestly, I do less on my phone. But let me check if I'm gonna be able to do it. Messi. Messi shouldn't score 2 goals in this game also. Messi shouldn't score 2 goals. He wants to give the goal chest pains. Corner kick taken by Messi. Yeah, I think that's done. I think it's done. Messi with the corner kick. Argentina misses that chance. Thank you so much to honestly, thank you so much to everybody that has been here today. Thank you so much to everybody that has been here. I cannot wait to sleep. I'm so happy that I'm about to sleep, and I'm a bit tired. Actually, it's cold. I think that is one of the reasons why I just want to be in bed right now. And it's because it's a bit cold. I think if it was a bit hot, I wouldn't be feeling this way, but I think I would be very tired. I think if it was summer, I was never going to be able to do these live streams the way that I'm doing them, because I would be falling asleep, honestly. When you say your account is underage, what do you mean? How underage? What do you want to do otherwise? Or, honestly, like, what do you want to do that your account is not able to do? Ooh. The Revv is conflicted. I see the Revv is conflicted there. Conflicted referee. Who are you gonna give the foul to? Who are you gonna give the foul to? 87 minutes. Free kick again for Argentina. Free kick. Yeah, with some, honestly, I know I sleep a lot in some, and it's weird. It's weird. I'm always tired. Like, literally, I'm always tired. One thing I love about winter is that I'm able to sleep during the day. Because I know if it was summer and the games were playing at exactly these times, I was never gonna be able to sleep with the type of heat during the day. I was never gonna be able to sleep. So I think maybe I'm just lucky that right now I can stay awake and stream for like 10 hours and then sleep throughout the day, wake up at around 2 p.m. or 4 p.m. sometimes. But nonetheless, I think because it's cold, that is the only reason that I'm able to do that. If it wasn't of that, because I know summer in South Africa, summer, it gets pretty wild. It gets pretty wild. That's where now we literally lose our, if you've gained a little bit of complexion during the winter, it is gone. First minute you are outside in summer, it is gone. It is gone. It's not really good. Okay, yeah. I do love the freedom, honestly. I was gonna say it's not good, but I do love the freedom. I do love the freedom. One thing about me, I'm very big on freedom. So the reason I'm able to wake up at around that time is mainly because I I'm personally, how should I put it? I have a business basically. I'm self-employed. Yes, that's the word that I was looking for. I kind of run my own media business, so I'm able to like do things whenever I want to, however I want to. So I'm not waking up going to work. That's why I'm able to that's why I'm able to be live for this long without doing anything basically. It's because of the freedom that I have. I can't wake up at those times, have my pet dragon to feed. Honestly, I don't think, but I think for pets, I think maybe living alone, I think I'm gonna suck when it comes to pets. So I'm not quite too sure about pets, but I think it is just the fact that I am currently living alone. I have like my own business. I work with my own times and whatever. So yeah, that's also the freedom. It has a bit of freedom, but sometimes it gets really hard. But it gets better with time, honestly. Sometimes the business is slow, but it gets better with time because you start to understand, when it is this season, it's a bit slow, so I need to be big on saving, or I need to find an alternative way to generate income. It's nice. It's like you are learning. It's like a practical, basically a business practical. You are learning while doing it at the same time. 5 minutes off at a time. So that's like one of the greatest pets can do a person good, but you need time for pets. Yeah, me, I'm gonna see honestly. I think maybe if I reach the stage where I move in with my partner, yeah, maybe we can think about getting a pet, but on my own, honestly, because my worry is that sometimes I can go away for the whole month on business. I'm able to do that. I can leave this place for the whole month to try and work, to try and try here and there. So it is usually very difficult. I think it would suck because I wouldn't be able to feed it. I wouldn't be able to look after it the same way. So if I'm living with somebody else, then yeah, it might be better. You have such drive. Yeah, I think so. Maybe. I think, yeah, honestly, one thing that I've told myself is that, I just I know there will come a time where I won't be this young. There will come a time where I'll have like a lot of responsibilities. So yeah, I want to pursue my dreams basically. Algeria currently leading. Wow. Last minutes actually. So yeah, I'm that person. I don't know who's saying cap. Zeph is saying cap. Cap for what, Zeph? What are you talking about? Test, what are you talking about? So yeah, I think for me, I've always been that type of a person. I want to have all the freedom. I don't know. I watched a lot of podcasts. I think that like kind of was the thing that made me. Oh, it's not a problem. It's not a problem, Zeph. I think watching a lot of podcasts was the drive behind everything that I actually do, because I've kind of believed that in our 20s we have like a lot of time to kind of pursue all of these things that we want to pursue, try all of these things, so that when the time comes and you are not able to do that, I don't want to be 40 and still getting hung up on the dreams that I could have tried in my 20s. So that's basically what I'm trying to push. I know that there's freedom, honestly, and I think the fact that the podcast could have influenced you in a way, yeah, I think it did influence me. I'm happy it influenced me the right way. Listening to a lot of content like that, it did a lot of good, honestly. And in the earlier stages, honestly, it was very tough. I struggled to get my first, sales bookings and stuff. But then again, as time goes, like it is like each and every single year, there's a bit of improvement. So I'm happy that I am at a stage where I'm able to live off the business that I started. So once I saw that, I was like, instead of just relying on this business, how about I start this passion project, which is now YouTube on the other side. And it has been working. It has been working. Bro, post on like TikTok. It's so good. I'm gonna try, honestly. I'm gonna try. I don't know. What's my problem? I have this problem. I'm able to speak all of these things during these live streams because I haven't rehearsed all of this. I haven't planned on saying them. So it is easier for me to say. At this point, I'm better at doing live streamings, streaming live more than recording videos. I mess up a lot when I'm recording videos like that. So maybe I'll try and clip the Austria. Austria with yet another equalizer. That's crazy. I thought honestly that Algeria was gonna win. 3 goals. My friend has 100 followers and he just started like 6 months ago. Honestly, on TikTok, I have an account on TikTok. I'm just gonna be honest. I have an account on TikTok. So here's the thing. We got 13k on view. Here's the thing, you know, the account on TikTok, I've just been focusing this on more of a professional manner than just the personality behind it. So I haven't been showing a lot of my thoughts, a lot of who I am, a lot of what I think on my platform. Basically, I've just been showcasing. That's why I say I'm a perfectionist. I've just been trying too much to make it better. I have a TikTok account. I think I have around 4,000 followers at this point. I also have Facebook. I think I have at around 10,000 followers. But the problem is that I hardly post these pieces where I'm like speaking my mind and my experiences. I don't know. It's hard to do that, honestly. But I think I'm just gonna try and clip from this live streams because I think that is like one of the that is the only way I would do it. If I'm live and I'm able to clip these moments, I think that would be much better. But if I just sit down and I'm trying to record, honestly, it's gonna be hard. Let me check the Austria match because I see they're reviewing the goal. Let me check the Austria match. It is almost the end also. Whatever decision they come up with, it's gonna be very important on this game. 3-3. That is the end of that game. So yeah, that is basically it. Thank you so much to all of you guys. Thank you so much to Wesley. Thank you so much also to Phoenix. He changed his name, but yeah, thanks. Shout out to you. I don't know your new name, but yeah, thank you so much to everybody that's pulled through. I just want to take this moment and give a huge appreciation to you guys for helping me reach basically 1,000 votes. This is the first time. So basically we have helped this platform reach its first 1,000 on a World Cup match. I'm gonna see what's gonna happen in the group stages. Let me check the total amount of views that you guys do this live stream. Currently 1,000 views. Crazy day. Honestly, crazy day. So yeah, I have a clip account in TikTok and got a solid 65 followers. Honestly, I just wish I had clippers, but I know that my movements are not that clippable. It's usually just my energy is just so I think I'm gonna get people who would clip the content and maybe, you know, share them. But apart from that, me myself, yeah, I don't think I can do it, especially clipping a whole 2 hours live stream. How am I gonna start? Honestly, that's literally 2 hours or more. So yeah, with that said, thank you so much, guys. That is amazing to see. Tomorrow, not tomorrow, later on, it is 6 a.m. right now. Later on, we have South Africa versus Canada, the first knockout stages match. Pull through if there's the type of content you would like to be a part of. So thank you so much to all of you guys. Zev, Wesley, thank you so much. With that said, I will see you guys next time. I don't know if I should say good morning or good night, but wherever you are, good whatever time it is to you. See you guys next time.